What's up, everyone? Marc Lobliner, TigerFitness.com, rocking my pink machine hat. That's right, real men wear pink, because pink is my favorite color. Check it, guys, man. I've been getting I'm not involved in CrossFit at all, but I've been kind of looking into the community, because I think it's a community that needs to pay attention to from the sports supplement side. I think it's been kind of maligned with people who don't like supplements, people who just like to, eat paleo and all this. And I believe there are a certain fraction, a certain element of the CrossFit community that likes paleo dieting, and that's fine. Bodybuilders went low carb to high carb. We all have our little diet trends that go on within industries. And one thing I love to see is when supplement companies try to grab onto that niche and they completely offend everybody because they underestimate. Now, I've been talking to the CrossFit community, a lot of the guys, and what's really funny is, what's really funny is that companies are really trying to hit this paleo thing hard, okay? Really trying to hit it hard. And I wanted to give my opinion on Paleo Protein by MHP. I just have to do it. I've waited for months to do it, and a lot of my friends will say to you that I've gone ape shit explaining to them why this makes me mad. Here's the thing. It's beef and egg white protein, sugar-free, fat-free, lactose-free, and gluten-free, and blah, blah, blah. Paleo Protein does more. Okay, here's the thing. They're trying to, in my opinion, their whole marketing angle is to get the paleo dieting market. Now, paleo dieting is basically what the Paleolithic era people might have eaten in some regions. I think the paleo diet's completely historically inaccurate, but you're not going to see me bash a diet that recommends whole foods, healthy vegetables and fruits. Now, I will post below a link to Alan Aragon, who completely tore apart the paleo diet and doesn't like it at all, but that's not about this. I want to go into paleo protein. Now, if you're Paleolithic era, you're looking at what you're gonna eat, right? You got meats, nuts, you're like, man, I need to hydrolyze some beef protein isolate and get some high-grade egg white albumin protein in there. How is that the least bit paleo? I'm mainly going over the name. It's completely misnamed here. Okay, next is maltodextrin. Did they have maltodextrin in the Paleolithic era? I mean, do you think they're like, wow, there's a maltodextrin tree. Let me get some maltodextrin. I'm not a big fan of protein powders with maltodextrin as the second ingredient either. And there's 9 grams of carbohydrate in here, which means that there's a good amount of maltodextrin. Emulsifiers, hydrolyzed gelatin. I mean, they were, eating all kinds of cow hooves back in the day, chasing around brontosauruses and woolly mammoths or whatever the hell the Paleolithic era did. Cellulose gum, xanthan gum, and carrageenan. Huh? Cocoa. Okay, I can see that. They had cocoa. Natural flavors, salt, and stevia. What I'm saying is, this is, you know what? If you're on the paleo diet and you're following it, paleo protein is the last thing you want to take. In fact, protein powder shouldn't even be on your to-do list if you are a strict paleo guy or girl. Paleo is all about eating meat, veggies, and they don't even eat potatoes because potatoes somehow doesn't fall in the paleo diet. I've done some reading on it, but I do recommend you read below. Click on Alan Aragon's presentation. The guy's a freak. Also, Alan Aragon, I'm also going to post his blog, which is absolutely fantastic. Alan Aragon's a great guy. He goes into paleo. He's a smart dude. We've had our disagreements in the past. I'm a bit more on the bro side than he is, but at the end of the day, I respect him as much as I respect anyone. He's a true dude, a real dude, and I'd give my liver to him. My liver's not worth shit anymore anyway, so you can have it, Alan. Anyway, I much appreciated, guys. Thank you very much for watching. You know what? Paleo protein, it's not a bad product. I'm just saying there is nothing Paleolithic about this. Marc Lobliner, TigerFitness.com, because eating brontosaurus bones, that's just not a game.